Were here last time. Some of you are, how many were here last time? Oh my goodness, so I had some dropouts that, you know, you didn't spread the word for your friends to come. I'm not going to talk about the same thing last time. I'm going to build upon that body of knowledge. I'll do a small amount of review first. But since this is Veterans Day, I just want to express my appreciation to the veterans. Thralls have fought in every war that the United States has been in since the Mayflower. So there it is. I think there should be no skimping on veterans' medical care afterwards. So let's go on. What I'm going to just do a quick review is that remind you that geography today is big business. I mean, it is huge business. The revenues that the geography industry, and there is such a thing, is larger than retail sales on the internet and growing at a rate that exceeds internet sales. That's how big geography technology is. So the U.S. Department of Labor has said the three greatest areas for, if you're going to go into a profession in terms of labor demand in the United States, in terms of need of our economy, biotechnology, nanotechnology, and geospatial technology. Most people have never heard of geospatial technology, and I'll go to a cocktail party and they'll ask me how many states' capitals do you have to remember that you get a PhD. And then it'll be a quiz. Well, what's the capital of Namibia? That's not what I do. And it's really great that some people do that in elementary school and so forth. So we have a big growth sector. I will say modestly, I'm considered as one of the people that have brought this about, the business geography within the academic discipline. I also have an interface in the practitioner area, and you'll see some of my examples of university professors in the practitioner area. And what I'm going to do is go through trade area analysis of what we do in real estate and appraisal. And I am a geographer, but I'm also on the National Board of Directors, Academic Board of Directors for the Appraisal Institute, that group of people that certify appraisers, MAI, member of the Appraisal Institute. And I am also the president in waiting, as they call it, for the American Real Estate Society. And I am the primary author of the new CCIM curriculum, Certified Commercial Investment Member, which is to commercial real estate as the Appraisal Institute is to housing, to appraising housing. So I've got my feet very deep in real estate. I'm not an MAI. I'm not a member of the CCIM. So what in the world, why do they have me around? That's because, according to the Appraisal Institute, if there is an area of specialty, somebody mentioned beforehand that they were a geologist. Let's say you're appraising brownfields, and you know an MAI is not expected to know how to deal with groundwater pollution. They're expected to deal with what the price effect of groundwater pollution is. So what is the amount of groundwater pollution? And then they can bring in an expert. Well, I am brought in an expert a lot in court cases where you're dealing with location analysis, and I opine, as we say in the field of expert witnessing, on location value. That's what I do, location value, and business location. So we're going to go through an example, actually, of a court case that I was an expert witness in on location value. Then I'll go through an example, what I did for, since a lot of you are associated with the University of Florida in some manner, that I have been an advisor to the State of Florida Board of Governors that oversees the 11 campuses of the state university system. And I will show you some examples from that. And also I will show you some work that I've been doing with the Fed on mortgage failure. You say, well, how in the world is that geography? You will find out. It's very geography. Okay, first of all, we're going to go through, I'm logging on to Cornell University. I'm going to log on to Cornell University in their math department because they have a nice demonstration that I can access over the internet. And the first we have to understand how to do trade areas. For example, the guide, which is not should you, but you must, guide of the Appraisal Institute is titled The Appraisal of Real Estate. These are the rules you have to follow as an appraiser when you are doing in any kind of market valuation. And it says in the Appraisal of Real Estate, you must get your comparables. So you probably all are familiar with the concept of comparables, like when the realtor goes to your house and you say, well, you know, houses in your subdivision are selling for $150 a square foot. You've got 2,000 square feet, and I've got 3 recent comparables. So your house is worth $150 times 2,000. So that's your valuation. That's the comparable. The Appraisal of Real Estate says you must, not you shall. It'd be nice if you did. You must get your comparables from the trade area. Well, what is a trade area? Well, that's some of the research. I've been doing research. What is a trade area? I mean, that's a very fundamental, basic research question. That's the kind of stuff that university professors do. And then once we figure it out, then the practitioners can apply it. And we're still trying to figure out what a trade area is. So one of the simplest ideas of what a trade area is what mathematics they call the Voronoi diagram or Rulani triangulation. And let's say I'm going to go there. I think I've already actually brought up that website here. That's a background from the new computer I'm just now putting together. Okay, so here it is. I'm at Cornell University, and let's say I have a place here. That's a retail place, let's say. And I want to calculate the trade area boundary between the two. So here's another place here. And what we've done is we've just then, I'll get more colorful here, and we've just done then a